Thank you. Oh, sorry, had to get my heaving bosoms out of the way. How you guys doing? You doing okay? Woo! Yeah, good. I've been doing a lot of thinking lately, and that often gets me in a lot of trouble. But I think that society has just gotten a little too sensitive. I was talking to a friend this morning, and I greeted him like I always do. I was like, "Hey, bitch, how you doing?" And he's like, "Oh, Jim, I'm having a hard day. Leave me alone." And I was like, "Oh, come on." But that's what I realized. He did not grow up with a nickname. Now, I grew up with a nickname, and when I was growing up, everybody had a nickname. And when someone gave you a nickname, they were mean about it. They don't do that anymore, do they? I don't think so. I mean, then again, I had a friend who named his kid Banjo, so doing the work for us. Like when I was growing up, we had this guy on our block. His name was Thumbs. Yeah, after the accident on the 4th of July. I love that name. I wish I'd come up with it, but gotta give credit to Sister Carol Anton. Gosh, she was a bitch. We also had this guy, his name was Krabs. Thank you, I really didn't want to explain that one. Thank you. And we used to use these names all the time, right? Like picking sides for football. I'll take Krabs, Fat Matt, and Dirt. No one ever picked Thumbs for football. And I was always picked last for football. But that's just because my nickname is Liberace. I'm Steve's younger gay brother. Nice. Fuck that joke. Yeah. Couldn't help myself, Mario. Yeah. When people find out how old I am, they're like, "Wow, you're 59? You don't look that bad." I'm like, holy fuck. Considering how much money and time I spend on moisturizers and facials every month, I was kind of hoping for like, wow, you look like Timothy Chalamet. Boy can dream. Right? But people do ask me what my skincare routine is. And nowadays there's so much you can do. You can get more sleep, you can drink more water, and you can use Instagram filters. But I have my own trick, and you can all use it. It takes virtually no effort and can save you so much money. Just don't have kids. Right? Tilton's mom? Yeah. Don't worry, it's not too late, man. Remember, you brought them into this world, you can take them out. At least that's what my parents told me. Yeah. I guess I'm a slave to the beauty industry. I hate saying that. But I do think that there are products that we just don't need. Right? So, confession up top, I am not a Sephora gay. No, I'm a hardware store gay. Some gay guys like facial scrubs. I love power washes. Oh. So I went into a Sephora recently to buy some stuff, and the one behind the counter was like, "Oh my God, congratulations, it's your birthday month." And I was like, "Oh my God, that's not a real thing." But she gave me a gift, and if you know, you know, right? I took it home, and it was lip jelly, which sounds delicious, right? But then I looked it up, and it's supposed to give you full lips. I thought, wow, that's really racist. A product just for white people. No, all the people of color are like, yeah, okay. Fine, yeah. Thank you. It's okay. I don't know, I think a lot of things in our lives are just presented to us or staged, right? Like wedding announcements. Right? I was reading this wedding announcement of a gay couple, and it was so romantic. But then I realized, wait a second, hold on. I actually know these guys. The first time we met was magical. Really, Kevin? Thanks, Kevin. Thank you. If I remember correctly, the first time you two met, you were high on Molly and hanging out in a bathroom stall at a bar called a manhole. You knew he was circumcised before you knew he had blue eyes. Look, I'm not trying to slut shame, although that is a lot of fun. Right? I just want people to be honest. Look, I was married once. The only magical part of that was the divorce. Actually, I think that's what we should see. We should see divorce announcements. Yeah, I know what mine would have said. After 3 long years, Tim Loftus is proud to announce that he's finally free. Party this Saturday at the manhole. First 5 guests get free Molly. You're coming, I know you're coming. But relationships are hard. I think that's a fact, right? That's why I don't trust those couples who are like, oh my God, we like never fight. Right. Really? Never? You've never had to say, put the knife down? I'm convinced those people say that stuff because their partner's ex is still missing. I'm convinced. Look, I'm Irish Catholic. If you're not fighting, you're not in love. Weird. Because growing up, I used to think that like if you broke up, it would be like a scene from a movie. Right? So when I was with my husband and I just couldn't do it anymore, I thought, oh my God, this is gonna be like Brokeback Mountain. I wish I knew how to quit you. And then he would just die. I wasn't that lucky. No. Actually, we were driving upstate to the weekend house. How white is that? And I was going 75 and 65 zone. Not an issue. But my husband was being really quiet, just looking at the phone. I was like, is everything okay? And he just turned to me and said, I want a divorce. Whoa. I went from 75 to 100 in 2.2 seconds. Oh my God, my Brokeback Mountain moment turned into the Fast and the Furious. I gotta admit to you guys, remember I told you I'm a little worried that I'm gonna see Bareback Mountain? That's a totally different movie. Same plot, just a lot more men. It's weird to think that I can actually give marital advice. I mean, you shouldn't take it from me. Look, I'm a gay guy. I was born in the 1960s. I did not think I'd find myself in this place. But here I am, telling you, please, do not ask your partner to marry you while you're having an orgasm. Don't do it, kids. Obviously, that's just advice for the men, because the women know they can't marry their vibrators. One more. I will say, society's gotten much better at accepting gay people, but much worse at identifying who's actually gay. When I talk about my partner, people think I'm talking about a law firm. Guys, it's official. America is so gay that it can't tell that I'm gay. It's weird, because when I was growing up, even the priests were like, oh yeah, he's one of us. All right, guys, that's my time. Thank you so much.